If you're like most people that I work with, incredible souls from all over the world who are busy and are juggling many things in their lives, you are wondering, what do I eat? And it can be so confusing in these days, whether to eat paleo or keto or low carb or to carb cycle or all of the things, all this barrage of information around us. And really, the question is, what can I do to simplify all of this and really create and live a vibrantly healthy life that I love? Now, I have invested the last 30 years answering this question. I have distilled all of that information into a very simple system that has worked for thousands of incredible souls that I've worked with to reduce fatigue, increase energy, which in turns increases productivity, efficiency, work-life harmony, connection with family, all of the things that you would love to do. So today I'm going to be revealing to you the 5 best healthy eating habits to help you increase your energy. So let's dive right in. Now, if we're meeting for the very first time, my name is Jennifer Joy Jiménez. I am the founder and director of the Brave Thinking Institute Health and Wellbeing Division. Step number one, in terms of a best healthy eating habit, is to slow down, my friend. So many of us are wolfing down our food in record time, and it really goes back to the beginning of fast food, TV dinners, and drive-throughs, where all of a sudden gone were the days of really languishing and reveling over a home-cooked meal and having family and connection time. So whether you feel like you have time for that or not is beside the point. You can carve out 10, 15, even 20 minutes max to really take a pause. Move past your electronic devices. Put your phone down. Don't allow your electronics to be nearby. Breathe. Breathe, chew each and every bite, slow down. I know that may not be what you're wanting to hear, but that leads me to your second habit, and that is to fully mix your food with your saliva. Now, you might be wondering, that sounds kind of odd, but here's the thing. In saliva is digestive enzymes. So when you're wolfing down or inhaling your food isn't actually mixing with the digestive enzymes. Therefore, your body, your gut is unable to fully absorb the nutrients. So you could have all the best food on your plate, but if you don't slow down and actually chew each bite and mix the food with your saliva, your body is not able to assimilate and actually digest and give you the properties, the vitamins, the minerals, the macro and the micronutrients that your body needs. So step number one is to slow down. And you need to slow down in order to be able to chew your food, in order to be able to mix every bite with your saliva. Now that leads me to step number 3, and that is to savor your food. Because here's the thing, when we actually taste the food that we're eating, in my personal experience, I no longer actually want food that is unhealthy for me because I can literally taste the chemicals and the processed oils and all the things that are in that food. And when I'm really eating well, and when I'm taking really good care of my body, and I actually take a few bites, even if it is a beautiful gourmet chocolate cake, and I really slow down, and I really taste it, and I really savor it, and I allow myself to taste the pleasure in the bite, I eat less. And therefore, my body can assimilate and give me all that's required. My body can also eliminate what it no longer wants or needs because I don't overeat, because I'm slowing down. I'm mixing my food with saliva. I'm savoring each and every bite. And by savoring my food, I'm tasting it. By tasting it, naturally, my body is going to respond and tell me the things that it would love to eat, which leads me to step number 4. And that is to eat the rainbow. Now, my integrative medical doctor and nutritionist that I work with share this tip, and that is that you want to be having on your plate throughout the course of your day, the rainbow colors. So think about orange, think about yellow, think about green, lots of healthy, vibrant greens, reds, and purples, which leads us to fruits and vegetables and foods that are full of color. And this leads me to step number 5, and that is to eat food that is alive. Right? What does that mean? That means it's recently been on the vine. It's recently grown out of the earth. It's recently been in a shell, and you can break that pistachio open and eat that nut, the things that are processed like breads and pastas and cookies and crackers and cakes and donuts and all of those other things last on the shelf for months and months and months, which means they aren't so much alive anymore. They're kind of like dead cardboard now. And your body craves foods that have recently grown because, again, speaking of digestive enzymes, there's actually digestive enzymes built into an apple, where if you're drinking apple juice that's been highly processed or an apple, muffin, there aren't natural digestive enzymes. So it's harder for your body to actually turn that food into proper fuel. Now, I have many, many more tips where these came from, but those are 5 simple steps that can really minimize all of the rattle and all of the confusion that's out there. You want to eat foods that are alive. You want to eat the rainbow. You want to savor your food and feel and taste and have that pleasure of eating. You want to mix your food with saliva, and you want to slow down, my friend. And if you do all of these 5 things, I guarantee you will have more energy each and every day. So it has been my absolute pleasure to serve you here at the Brave Thinking Institute. We love to sign off by saying, think bravely, act boldly, and I will say, have a fantastic day. And if you haven't yet, feel free to subscribe to this channel. Hit the icon, that's the bell icon, so you can get notifications. Feel free to share this with your friends, and I look forward to supporting you again very soon. Bye for now.